Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Several seasons this morning, from ice to thunder showers, but it was more rain than anything. Where's winter? We're left with fog and drizzle, and that's what Nick Monticelli is out in. Good afternoon, Nick.
Brandon, I have actually moved away from that and inside of the North American International Auto Show, talking about a $1 billion investment from GM. But where is that money going, and will it come to Michigan?
Plus, breaking news, embattled Warren Mayor Jim Fouts says he is not stepping down, even after new recordings were leaked, allegedly, of him saying offensive remarks about African Americans and women.
You know, blacks do look like chimpanzees. I was watching this black woman with her daughter, and they looked like two chimps.
The recording leaked just weeks after other controversial recordings where he's allegedly insulting the disabled. Thank you for joining us this noon. This troubling news does top our news this noon. Fouts said that he will not resign in a Facebook post earlier this morning in response to several lawmakers calling for him to step down because of these latest recordings. Steve Garagiola joins us live in Warren with a closer look at what Fouts is saying and what these lawmakers are saying as well. Steve, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Rhonda. The pressure continues to mount on Warren Mayor Jim Fouts about these recordings. His voice allegedly on these recordings saying some pretty offensive things. He has insisted throughout all of this it is not his voice. Now, let's start with these elected officials who today make a new call for Fouts to resign. A letter. The signatures over the letter: Congressman Sander Levin, 3 state reps, 1 state senator, 3 Macomb County commissioners. They say in this letter, we have listened to the audio tapes with the voice we recognize of Mayor Jim Fouts. These comments are hateful and racist. The statement goes on to conclude, therefore, we believe it is in the best interest of the people of Warren for Mayor Fouts to resign. Mayor Fouts, with his own statement this morning, that by way of Facebook. Let me share that with you. There is tremendous effort to force me out by slander, character assassination, lies, and outright condemnation of me. This is despite solid evidence that I did nothing wrong whatsoever. My actions as mayor have been inclusive, and no one can deny that. I am not answerable to any politicians. I am only answerable to the people of Warren. Now, we have heard speculation, but no confirmation from the mayor's office. I was up to the mayor's office just a little while ago that he may have a news conference this afternoon, possibly with some kind of a demonstration to show how audio recordings can be faked or can be altered. Again, that's just speculation at this point. There is a protest scheduled for right here outside of City Hall for 3 this afternoon, a protest against Mayor Fouts. So this should be a pretty interesting day out here in Warren. Reporting live in Warren, I'm Steve Garagiola, Local 4.
No doubt it will be, and we'll look forward to your reports later today. In the meantime, we take you overseas to some heartbreaking breaking news out of Nigeria. Well, a military jet has mistakenly bombed a refugee camp, believing that they were Boko Haram extremists. They were not. A Nigerian state official just confirmed the news, saying that the jet mistakenly dropped a bomb in a camp housing thousands of displaced Nigerians. At this time, it is believed that more than 100 people are dead, although the death toll count is still rising. Plans to invest at least $1 billion in U.S. factories. That's GM. And our Nick Monticelli joins us now live. And Nick, it sounds like this move could create and retain thousands of jobs in the U.S., including some right here in Michigan.
The number is about 7,000, Rhonda. Good afternoon to you. And this announcement is one of those read in between the lines thing. You look and see what the good news is. And yes, this is good news for the auto industry as a whole, especially workers. But when you walk around the North American International Auto Show, looking at some of the vehicles that these workers will be building, and you talk to some of those who are here, they kind of start to think, well, is this because they want to keep jobs here in the U.S., or is this because of potential threats or tariffs from the president-elect? So here are the headlines of that announcement. GM says they will make a $1 billion investment into the United States auto force. Auto workers, I should say. Now, because of that, there will be 1,500 new or retained jobs for new vehicle, technology and component projects. They're also going to be adding 450 U.S. jobs by moving axle production from Mexico to Michigan. Also, 100 supplier jobs moving from Mexico to Michigan. Those workers will be working in components of a full-size truck. The largest number now, 5,000 new U.S. jobs in GM Financial Engineering and Advanced Technology, things like autonomous vehicles. Most of those jobs are going to be at the Warren Tech Center. Now, again, all this is good news, but the question, how much of this has to do with Donald Trump? He sent this tweet reading, General Motors is sending Mexican-made model Chevy Cruze to U.S. car dealers, tax-free across border. Make in USA or pay big border tax. The president-elect is referring to this car, the Cruze hatchback, and GM says only a small number of those vehicles are imported into the United States. But it is possible that threat is changing business models for automakers. Ford canceled plans to build a plant in Mexico, and now news of jobs shifting from Mexico back to the States for General Motors. GM says Trump has nothing to do with this, and it's been in the works before Trump was elected. Auto experts like former Local 4 reporter Guy Gordon says, no way.
The timing of this is not coincidental. It all comes on the eve of inauguration of a president who has been very forward in his efforts to rebuild the manufacturing base. You can't separate the two. It's not a coincidence.
So where exactly are these Michigan jobs going to go? That's something we have been trying to figure out this morning and this afternoon. Hopefully we'll have an answer later on today, but we were able to find out that a lot of this money is going to go towards the retooling and restructuring of factories to build things like the full-size vehicles, like the Sierra. When that happens, we'll have a better idea. In the meantime, we'll have much more information on this tonight on Local 4 News at 5. Live at the North American International Auto Show, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Nick, thank you. General Motors isn't the only automaker investing in the United States. Today, Hyundai and Kia announced that they, too, will be investing billions of dollars into American manufacturing. The automakers plan on investing $3.1 billion into the U.S. during the next 5 years, and that money will be used to build a new factory as well as produce the Genesis line of cars as an SUV that's specific to the United States. So all good news for us here in the U.S. Today, Donald Trump prepping for his inauguration while facing more pressure to resolve his standoff with Congressman and civil rights leader John Lewis of Georgia. More than 40 Democrats now say that they will boycott the inauguration after President-elect Trump criticized Congressman John Lewis for calling him an illegitimate president. In the meantime, Trump's team preparing this inaugural speech, saying that it will have both style and substance.
Anybody who's confusing Donald Trump's inaugural address with one of those never-ending, senseless State of the Unions where they have the Christmas tree of goodies will be sorely disappointed.
The president-elect still working on replacing Obamacare, promising a plan that will negotiate drug prices and provide insurance for everyone. And in just 3 days, President-elect Donald Trump will be sworn into office, and you can count on us for complete coverage of the inauguration. Our own Kimberly Gill will be there in Washington, D.C. for reports throughout the day on Friday. On Capitol Hill, Trump's pick for Secretary of Education and Michigan native Betsy DeVos is going to face tough questions from senators during her confirmation hearing. The Republican philanthropist has given millions of dollars to groups that advocate for school privatization. Democratic nominee, or I should say committee members, saying that they are concerned with her lack of actual experience in public education. Meanwhile, it's Governor Rick Snyder that's preparing to deliver his 7th State of the State address tonight. Governor Snyder is set to address the Michigan legislature in Lansing. During his speech, Snyder is expected to touch on the Flint water crisis and that giant sinkhole in Fraser that is still being worked on and probably likely will be for the next several months. That address starts at 7 p.m. and you can watch it live right here on Local 4. In the meantime, let's get to Brandon. We've been covering the freezing rain, the thunder, the everything but like the traditional snow we'd have in January.
Winter doesn't, 2 years in a row, winter wants nothing to do with Detroit. We're scaring it away, but it's amazing that still here at the noon hour, we've got a tale of two different cities where we have Monroe and Harrow, Ontario, upper 40s to near 50 degrees, while you go up to Lapeer and Pontiac, 34 degrees, so about a 15 15-degree temperature difference. This little cluster of 40s in our south zone, most of us in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. Visibility, another problem right now. Areas like Howell, 0 visibility, so driving out 696 to 96. Also up 75 through Oakland County, just about everywhere. It's soupy, low clouds and drizzle around the area. We have an area of low pressure. This is that storm maker, and a little warm front attached to it that is, again, closer to the border down with Ohio, which is why we have those warmer numbers to our south. Seeing a little spit and drizzle out there, and that's something we will continue to see through the afternoon, but temperatures are a warming. Rhonda, we'll talk about a 7-day warm-up coming up. In the meantime, of course, we've got you covered in your 4-zone weather. You can find your zone, your 7-day forecast, the weather tab. Click on Detroit.com.
We can't let it get too warm because it's the Meridian Winter Blast this weekend, so it still needs to be a little bit like winter for the weekend. Still to come, after 3 years, the underwater search for missing Malaysian airline Flight 370 ends. Why the search was called off. New this afternoon, the wife of the Orlando Pulse nightclub shooter is in federal custody, accused of misleading the FBI and police about the attack. According to federal officials, Nora Salman has been charged with aiding and abetting the terrorist attack and obstruction of justice. Salman has denied knowledge of her husband's plans. Orlando's police chief, however, says that he has no doubt that Salman knew that what his intentions were, adding that investigators needed time to build their case before making the arrest. Salman will appear in federal court later today. Her lawyer is saying that is, quote, misguided and wrong to prosecute her. After 3 years, that underwater search for missing Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 has now been suspended. The navies of Australia, China, and Malaysia called off the search today after meeting their set of goals, searching 40,000 square miles. Malaysian Airline Flight 370 took off from Beijing on March 8th of 2014. Hours later, that plane disappeared just north of Indonesia, while nearly 20 pieces of debris have been recovered. What actually happened to that plane is still a mystery. Well, what's happening with the auto show? Ford Motor Company sold the show today at the North American International Auto Show, and the company did this, revealing their newest Mustang. The new 2018 Ford Mustang has a sleeker look than previous designs. Along with the new look, the 2018 Mustang gives owners a chance to personalize like never before with 3 new paint colors and 12 distinct wheel choices. The Mustang doesn't have a price tag yet, but it is set to hit dealerships in the fall. What a beauty. Still to come here on your Tuesday, we're going to take one of the organizers of the Meridian Winter Blast, talk to them with a look at what to expect at one of the biggest events of the winter. Brandon?
Rhonda, what do you get when you put together marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate? It's coming to me.
Some more.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
When it comes to the Meridian Winter Blast, we've got some more to talk about next.
No matter how hard we try or how much we plan, sometimes it feels like being on time is mission impossible.
We're always on the go, always on the rush.
One expert says it's what we're doing at the start of our day that could keep us from succeeding.
At some point, you have to take responsibility and you have to try to fix some of your own problems.
The small steps she says to take to keep yourself on time, tonight at 11.
Oh, welcome back, everybody. Even though we're having spring-like and all kinds of weird types of weather around here, the Meridian Winter Blast will happen this weekend, Brandon.
I think because the warm-up, the crowds are going to be great downtown. It's not going to be 70s, so we can still get everything in. Let's take a look at where we are after a crazy morning with freezing rain, ice, thunder showers. We're now seeing temperatures warm up into the 40s in most spots. You see all of that heavy wet weather is moving east. We do have a little fog and drizzle, and we'll have that through the afternoon. So staying on the cloudy side, but 45 or so. Overnight, getting down to about 33. May see a spotty little area of drizzle or maybe a few flakes. Here's the model around midnight, and you see a little of that as this area of low pressure pressure tries to pull through, but we do have very warm temperatures as we head through the next 7 days. Stuck in the clouds a little bit tomorrow, but low 40s. A little more sun on Thursday, and the Meridian Winter Blast starts Friday. Should be a real nice day. Rain chances are late Friday, and it's mainly down near the Ohio border, so I think most of the weekend will be dry. Stephanie McIntyre is out here with me on the weather patio, and we're talking about the Meridian Winter Blast. The brief little warm-up doesn't scare you guys, right?
Not at all, not at all. So the festival kicks off this Friday, and one of the things that we did in anticipation of moving the date of Winter Blast is we don't have the snow slide, we have the new Meridian Winter Slide. So we have giant tubes that people go down up to 20 miles per hour. You're in the dark. Super fun, so you're going to want to make sure you check that out. You can still skate for free from St. John Providence Health Center. We have a zip line, and then if you get cold, because it's warm but not that warm,
right,
you can always go back inside the tents. We have over 50 musical acts. We have a kids stage. Michigan Science Center will be there. Just a lot of activities going on.
All weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it starts Friday at 4 o'clock, 4 to 11, Saturday 11 to 11, and on Sunday from 11 to 9.
You guys can handle 40s. You said you can skate out there.
Up to 60 degrees,
So
yeah.
you're fine.
And we're still going to have some ice sculptures. Warner Brothers has some character sculptures like Lego Batman that'll be out, so you can still check out things like that. And then, of course, we're going to be roasting marshmallows and making s'mores.
People can take part in this as well. There'll be stations set up all around Campus Martius.
Yeah, we have about 8 to 10 of these that'll be around, and you can get your marshmallows and your s'mores, and what's better, right?
Let's go.
Let's
Now,
do
there's an interesting tie to the auto show. Tell us about that.
There is. So if you go to the auto show and you want to check out Winter Blast after, get your hand stamped at the exit, and it's free with the same day hand stamp to come to the festival. And if not, it's just $3 to get in, or 3 canned food items, and it benefits Matrix Human Services. So a good cause all the way around.
You guys do such a great job. It gets bigger and better. The sponsorship, the bands, the food, it just keeps growing.
Thank you. Yeah. We also have a food truck rally, so you're going to want to make sure to check that out. We have the Soaring Eagle Cuisine Machine, shakers, nosh, all sorts of good stuff.
So we've got the information on clickondetroit.com. What's another site people can go to for specifics?
Winterblast.com.
All right. Stephanie McIntyre with the Meridian Winter Blast. Good luck. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Let's make Rhonda a s'more.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Brandon. That sounds so good. And the Meridian Winter Blast is one great time. Don't miss it this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Still ahead, a fearless feline and his owner go for a thrilling ride. Find out what one man and his cat did that has become an online sensation. We'll be right back.
Replay song.
All right, here's something cool to see. It's a Washington man and his cat, and they are hitting the hills for, it's just normal behavior. They're just going sledding.
I almost feel like we don't even need to say anything more. Check out how many of his 9 lives this fearless feline lost while speeding down the snow hill. Check it out.
Oh, let's hope we don't wipe out, buddy. Hang on, man. Here we go. Picking up speed. Hi, Mom.
I wonder does the little guy like it, because he has no choice in the matter.
Some cats are just fearless and crazy.
That's true.
But
they jump on things.
Most
fly.
cats are not. Scaredy cats, right? Well, this is Weston and his sister Eleanor, and they have their own Facebook page, become an internet sensation. The video alone, nearly 2 million views.
Well, I'm just ready to eat my s'more.
You ready to have a little winter blast this weekend?
Shall we? Yes. And definitely plan to check out the Winter Blast. Gets underway Friday through Sunday and right in and around Campus Martius Park, and you can make your own s'mores. Cheers. Thank you.